What's going on, everybody? All right, look at the size of this box. I mean, shoes, I could barely get my arms on it to pick it up for the thumbnail. Now, this is the next huge Tundra mod that has come in, but I want to tell y'all, this is actually a mod that I already have on the truck. I had a slight issue of mine. The paint faded. And I contacted the company, and you'll see who that is here in just a minute, and sent them pictures of what was going on with mine, and they sent me a brand new set. Now, I want to say that's amazing, because what's in this box is almost $1,000. Now, the set that I had on my truck, they were probably on there about 2.5 years, give or take, and no questions asked. I sent them pictures of how the paint faded. They color matched these, got them sent right out. I want to say there's not a lot of companies that would send you a $1,000 set. Let me just go ahead and tell you what it is. Fender flares. These are the Bushwhacker pocket style fender flares like I have on my truck. Mine have faded. I'll put pictures in at the end of what my ones that's on the truck right now look like. They faded. They've kind of got like a purplish hue to them or something. And when I sent them those pictures, Bushwhacker or Lund, I think is the company that owns them, sent me a brand new set out. It took me probably about, I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 weeks to get them because they had to color match them and everything like that. But they got those things color matched and sent out to me, and that's amazing because I broke those little tabs on my Jeep hood latch, and Rugged Ridge actually sent me to a company where I could buy another set. And they're just plastic, and they were only $2, and they wouldn't send them to me. But this company fully backs their product. So I can 100% recommend them. Let's get this box open and see what's inside. This thing's big enough I have to actually scoot the camera back. Now, I'm not going to take these all out. I think I'm just going to take one out and see what it looks like. Make sure the color's right. The color should have been Attitude Black. They actually took what was on the receipt. I had to send them a copy of my receipt as well. And there's little plastic pieces that go on them to attach the underneath fenders. But I had to send them a copy of my receipt as well. And luckily, I do keep all that stuff. And it was all good to go after that. And I'm just trying to get these out without dropping one. They do package these very well. As you can see, it is completely foamed up. These things aren't heavy, but they do have to be packaged very, very well. Right rear. Let's put this down and rip that open right there. Drag this fella out and see what we got. I do want to say that, again, I didn't have to attach any of the hardware or anything. And these things look even better than the other ones. The other ones actually had too much like purple or blue metal flake in it, and these don't look like they have that. I'm going to have to step out in the sun and look at them. Let me step out here and take a look at these, and I'll let you know exactly what I think about it when I get back. Yeah, after actually taking this thing out in the sun, I actually set it up against my dirty truck. It's kind of hard to tell with my truck dirty. But this doesn't have as much metal flake in it, or doesn't appear to right now. And it does seem to match the paint on my truck better. I think I'm pretty glad I don't have to put these in. I've heard of people actually having to install these bolts, because you can see they are just a nut on the back, and I've heard of people having to install these rubber pieces right here. But neither set that I have bought, I've had to install neither one of those. So I guess I've got pretty lucky, or maybe they've just started shipping them now with these in them. But when I did my first video, I've actually seen people talk about having to actually install that stuff themselves. Again, I can't recommend this company enough. I mean, what company sends you a $1,000 set of flares? I mean, they stand behind their products 100%. Like I said, this is a Bushwhacker brand fender flare. These are a more expensive brand, but here again, You obviously get what you pay for, and they back that product. Kent, I don't know if other companies would do that, but I know that this company does. And like I said, I think these were made by Lund. When they shipped them out, it had a Lund shipping notice. I'm not sure, but these are an actual Bushwhacker brand fender flare. And no matter who you buy them from, I recommend you buy a Bushwhacker if you're looking for fender flares, because if you have a problem, they will fix it. I don't know if I'll actually do an install video of these, since I actually already have an install video up. Maybe I will do an install of these just for people that may not have seen that one. And I can throw this up, at least show you how to do one or two of them, show you how to do the hard ones. It's going to take me a minute to remember how to install these. These go on your front ones, and they kind of stick back up underneath there to screw the screws into. And this was the hardest part about figuring out how to install the other ones. It took me a minute to figure that out. But once you get it figured out, it's really not that bad, so I'm sure it'll take me a minute to figure out how to do it again. But again, if you are looking for a set of fender flares, get Bushwhackers. You may pay a little more, but if you have any issues at all, I'm proof they'll fix it. Okay, now I know my truck's dirty, and I'm fixing to take these off. These are the old ones, but you can see right here where it's kind of purplish. I don't know if you can pick that up or not. I'll add pictures at the end, kind of right here, it turned purplish. I'll add pictures at the end of these, and these were always a little bit more purple than this. You can see it's got like some blue metal flake in it, but this had a lot more. And I believe the new ones, just holding them up there, look more this color than these did whenever I bought them. But again, I can't stress enough that that Bushwhacker's way to go, because they really stand behind their product. But I just kind of wanted to show you what I was seeing before I took these off. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.